Welcome to this week's tournament wrap-up video, coming to you from the Forest Hills Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. Before we get to the highlights, let's hear a word from our sponsor. EcoGolf was started in 2005, and their goal was to minimize pollution and environmental impact while producing a great product. EcoGolf offers reduce, reuse, and recycle solutions. Reduce your tea consumption with a product that lasts 10 times longer than wood. Reuse because, unlike wood, Eco Teas can be used many times. Recycle, all Eco Teas are now biodegradable. We would like to thank EcoGolf and their new RRT for being the official tee of the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour. Now, let's get to the action. Round 1 began on a very hot Saturday morning, and from then on, these players are going to have to play through some tough conditions. In the boys 15-19 division, Taylor Guilbeau shot the only under par round 71 in his division to take hold of the lead by 1 stroke over Grant Garrison going into day 2. There were 4 players within 4 strokes of his lead. In the girls 14-18 division, it was a strong performance by Eunice Yi, who topped her division by 7 strokes going into day 2. It wasn't going to be easy, but the other girls were going to try and chase down Eunice on day 2. Don't forget about our upcoming tournament in Statham, Georgia on August 27th and 28th. The deadline to register is coming up on August 17th, so sign up soon. In the boys 13-14 division, it was Charles Dallery and his 73 on day 1, who topped his division by 4 strokes over Zach McLean going into day 2. In the boys 10-12 division, it was a close 3-person race between Sam McGee, Nicholas Lewis, and Chad Couch. Sam was in the lead with day 1 82, but Nicholas and Chad were only 1 stroke behind, both shooting 83s. Even though an untimely rain delay late in the afternoon, these players were pushing through what was a tough, hot day. Only time would tell who was going to be holding the trophies on the final day. Day 2 brought some much needed cloud cover and a nice breeze throughout the day. We would see if this would help the players or not. In the boys 15-19 division, Taylor Guilbeau was able to hold on to his lead and took first place with a 146. In second place was Tyler Lucas with a 148 for the weekend, and third place went to Grant Garrison, who shot a 150 for the weekend. In the girls 14-18 division, Megan Sabol and Sarah Harrison made solid efforts for first place, but it wasn't enough. Eunice Yi was able to hold on for a 5-stroke win, shooting a 2-day total of 154. Second place went to Megan Sabol, who shot a 159, and third place went to Sarah Harrison with a 166 for the weekend. Don't forget about our upcoming tournament in Statham, Georgia on August 27th and 28th. The deadline to register is coming up on August 17th, so sign up soon. In the boys 13-14 division, Charles Dallery's lead was too much to overcome, and he was able to take first place by 5 strokes with a weekend 145. Second place went to Tyler Barker, shooting a 2-day total of 150. Third place went to Zach McLean, shooting a 2-day total of 154. In the boys 10-12 division, it was Sam McGee who held on to his 1-stroke lead to grab the win with a 162. While second place Nicholas Lewis, who shot a 2-day total 163, including a hole-in-one on the 7th hole on day 2. Third place went to Chad Couch, shooting a 164. The course played tough all weekend and provided us with some great golf. Now, let's hear from our girls 14-18 division champion.
We're here with our girls champion at Forest Hills, Eunice Yi. She shot a 154 for the weekend. It's her 3rd win this season. She had the most birdies with 5 this weekend, and her par 3 average was 3.0. Eunice, This is, like I said, this is your third win with us at the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour. What is the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour? How has it helped you improve as a player, you know, throughout the past couple of months here?
Well, I remember my first tournament that I played in. I mean, I was like just so nervous, and I couldn't I was just shaking. But now I think that that really improved, and it was a really good tournament experience for me. And so, and the wins I had this year really boosted my confidence up. So, I think
great. Absolutely. And obviously, you know, everybody has their struggles, and you had a couple struggles here on day 2. But what was it? What were you able to do to, you know, to be able to push through that? And what was you know, your key to being able to push through your struggles here?
Well, I was actually hitting the ball pretty good, pretty solid, like I wanted to. I mean, I hit a lot of greens and stuck it to the pin pretty close, but the putts just weren't going in as I thought it would.
All right, well, you heard it from our girls champion. Now let's send it over to our boys champion.
I'm here with our final champion, Taylor Guilbeau of Martinez, Georgia. Taylor shot 71 yesterday, 75 today. And Taylor, getting right into it, you play here at Forest Hills quite a bit. You have local knowledge of this course. Played difficult all weekend, scores were high. How did you use that to your advantage out here over the field?
Well, I knew the length of the course and what exactly to hit off the tee, so that definitely was a big advantage. I knew if I needed to hit an iron or if I needed to hit a wood, or, I mean, I barely hit my driver today, and I just knew that from how this course plays, and I know how tricky these greens can be on they're so grainy. I just know that I need to keep them close, and if not, I just got to make sure I lag them, and if you don't, then it can really mess you over.
All right. And looking at some of your stats this weekend, you were super consistent. You played the par 5s and just under par, 4.88, par 3s right at 3.0, a lot of pars. What did you do out there? What was your strategy, and how did you play so consistent this weekend?
Well, prior to the tournament, I've been practicing hard, just mainly on long irons, and not as much on short irons because I've never had too big of a problem with that. And 2 of the par 3s here play over 170, 180 yards. So practicing 3 or 4 days straight just on 6 iron and higher, you know, I hit them dead on the pin. I think I birdied 3 out of 8 this 2 days. So just practicing those mainly, I knew that I'd have those coming in today.
All right, very good. Well, you heard it from our champion, Taylor Guilbeau. That does it here from Augusta, Georgia. We'll see everybody next weekend from Tampa, Florida at Saddlebrook Resort. Don't forget, we only have 3 events left in the summer points race to get great prizes. We'll see everyone next weekend. Have a great week. Thank you.